Monkey lies in bed, the lights dimmed, but his eyes are wide open. He should be asleep, right? But no. His brain has decided that tonight, instead of slumber, it's time to put on an IMAX film about his life, full of embarrassing moments and worst-case scenarios. Like, that time he accidentally called his teacher mom in front of the whole class. Yeah, classic. And guess what? His brain is now replaying that one awkward moment on repeat, adding dramatic music, slow-motion effects, and a close-up shot of his own face. At 3 a.m., welcome to the world of overthinking. What is overthinking? Overthinking isn't just thinking too much. It's like throwing a pebble in a pond and then watching that pebble cause waves that eventually flood an entire city. Overthinking starts with one simple thought, like a banana falling from a tree, and then escalates to what if the whole banana supply chain collapses and the world goes into banana extinction? I mean, you get it. You've been there too, right? This is exactly how Monkey spends his nights, turning tiny things into monumental mental crises. The mind does this, but it's like the emotional version of having an annoying, over-caffeinated sidekick who's always overreacting. Monkey's brain loves two main flavors of overthinking. 1. Rumination. This is like watching a movie you already know is bad, but somehow, you're still compelled to watch it all over again. In Monkey's case, it's the rehashing of every embarrassing moment in history, over and over again. For example, remember that time he tripped over a rock and everyone stared at him for what felt like 7 years? He's still there, stuck in that moment. 2. Worrying. Then there's the future. Monkey's mind goes from, what if I lose my banana peel, to what if the whole banana stand is taken over by an underground banana syndicate? Yeah, you can see where this is going. His brain is a disaster zone, constantly predicting catastrophes that haven't even happened yet. But here's the kicker. Monkey's brain doesn't know when to stop. Ever. Why does Monkey overthink? Ever wonder why you can't just turn off your brain? Same. It's like trying to stop a speeding train that's already barreling down the tracks. But here's the deal. Overthinking isn't just a random glitch in Monkey's programming. Nope. It's an ancient survival tool that's been passed down through the ages. Survival instinct. Monkey's ancestors lived in a world full of literal threats. A rustle in the bushes? It could be a lion, or it could be a wind-blown leaf. Better to overthink and survive than underthink and become lunch. But Monkey doesn't live in the jungle anymore. He's not worried about lions. He's worried about what if his phone battery dies before he finishes scrolling through TikTok? Still, his brain doesn't get the memo. His brain is stuck in defense mode. It's still on high alert. There might be danger ahead. Oh no, the Wi-Fi signal just dropped. The illusion of control. The next big thing? Monkey's brain is convinced that if he overthinks every possible scenario, he can control everything that happens. Spoiler alert. No, he can't. Seriously, Monkey can't control the weather, he can't control what people think, and he sure as heck can't control if a squirrel steals his banana. But overthinking feels productive, like being on a treadmill. You're moving, but not really going anywhere. It gives you the illusion of control, but ultimately you're just burning mental calories for no reason. Dopamine. Dopamine. The sneaky little chemical that makes overthinking feel kinda good. When Monkey's brain thinks it's solving a problem, it rewards him with dopamine, that tiny chemical high. You know that feeling when you solve a Sudoku puzzle or figure out what's wrong with your Wi-Fi? Yeah, it feels good. But when you're just overthinking your life choices, that's dopamine tricking you into thinking you're accomplishing something when, in fact, you're just getting stuck on repeat. It's like hitting the next episode button on Netflix for something that's already been watched 5 times. The price of overthinking. So what does Monkey lose in this whole overthinking circus? Well, let me tell you, it costs him more than a Netflix subscription. Decision paralysis. You've been there. You stand in front of the fruit aisle, staring at bananas, and you can't decide which one is perfect. Is this one too green? Is that one too ripe? By the time you finally pick one, the moment's gone, and you've just wasted 20 minutes on fruit. That's overthinking. And let's not even talk about trying to choose a movie to watch. It's a time sink that Monkey doesn't even realize is happening. No sleep for you. After a long day, Monkey crawls into bed ready to knock out. But nope, his brain has a different plan. Instead of sleep, he replays every awkward conversation he's ever had. Oh my god, I smiled too wide at that barista. Does she think I'm weird now? What if I was weird? Yep, instead of resting, Monkey's busy creating a mental horror show of all his social missteps. You know the drill. Confidence, what's that? You'd think peeling a banana is a no-brainer, but not for Monkey. Suddenly, his brain's like, what if I peel it wrong? What if I take too long? What if I mess it up and the banana judges me? Overthinking doesn't just mess with your decisions, it messes with your confidence. Even the simplest task becomes a mountain to climb. Can't even peel a banana without questioning your entire existence? Classic overthinking. Wasted time. Monkey's overthinking eats up time. But here's the worst part. It doesn't just eat your time. It makes you lose moments. While Monkey's busy inside his head, everyone else is out there, living their lives. While Monkey's obsessing over a meeting that's not until tomorrow, people are out there living in the now. Overthinking is like trying to read a book, but someone keeps erasing the pages before you finish. By the time you've gotten through one chapter, you've missed the whole book. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Here's the kicker. Overthinking often makes the bad stuff you worry about more likely to happen. Let's say Monkey's in a meeting, and he's so worried about saying something dumb. Guess what happens? You got it. He says something dumb. That's the paradox of overthinking. It makes your worst fears come true. It's like your brain works overtime to create a disaster, just to prove itself right. Types of overthinkers. Which one are you? Overthinking isn't a one-size-fits-all issue. No. It comes in all shapes and sizes. There are different types of overthinkers, and trust me, Monkey's tried them all. Which type are you? The time traveler. This monkey is stuck in the past or obsessing over the future. He'll replay every embarrassing thing he's ever done, asking, why did I wear that outfit in 2014? Why did I say that dumb thing in 2016? Or he's worried about things that might happen. What if I run out of toilet paper in the middle of a meeting? Classic future-fearing behavior. You know who you are. The detective. Monkey takes analyzing way too far. He'll look at someone's facial expression and try to decode it like he's solving the Da Vinci Code. Did you see that? They blinked 3 times. What does that mean? Are they mad? Are they laughing at me? No, Monkey. It's probably nothing. Relax. The disaster forecaster. This monkey is always one step away from an apocalypse. A random cough? That's the beginning of the plague. A slight weather change? Oh, this is it. The world's going to end today. I just know it. Monkey sees a crisis in every corner. I mean, who needs natural disasters when your brain can create them at will? The perfectionist. The bananas must be arranged perfectly. Each one should be straight, symmetrical, and aligned like an army of perfect fruit soldiers. Monkey won't rest until everything looks just right. But by the time he's finished arranging them, he's forgotten to eat them. You know the type. How Monkey breaks free. Alright, so now that we've established that overthinking is a real issue, how does Monkey break free from the loop? Well, he's not just going to sit there and let his brain run wild. No. He's got a game plan. Step 1. Recognize the loop. Monkey starts by acknowledging it. He literally says out loud, "Loop detected." This might seem silly, but naming the problem makes it feel more real and more manageable. Step 2. Give the brain a job. Monkey's brain loves to run in circles. So, he interrupts it with a task. Whether it's peeling bananas or tidying up his room, he gives his brain a new job to do. Keeps it busy, keeps it grounded. Step 3. Limit decision time. Monkey uses the 2-minute rule. If it takes longer than 2 minutes to pick a banana, he grabs one and moves on. No time for endless deliberation. Step 4. Flip the what-ifs. Whenever his brain tells him, "What if you fail?" Monkey flips it with, "What if I don't?" It's all about tricking the brain into focusing on something other than the worst-case scenario. Step 5. Mental parking. Monkey writes his thoughts on sticky notes and says, "I'll deal with this later." And you know what? Most of the time, after a good night's sleep, those worries seem a lot less important. Step 6. Move the body. Monkey gets up and moves. A quick walk or stretch helps break the cycle and resets his mind. Physical movement equals mental reset. Step 7. Be present. Finally, Monkey focuses on the now. He uses the 5-4-3-2-1 method to anchor himself in the present moment. 5 things he can see, 4 things he can touch, 3 things he can hear, 2 things he can smell, and 1 thing he can taste. Overthinking thrives in the past and future, but it has no power in the present. Conclusion. Overthinking doesn't mean something's broken inside you. It just means your brain's doing its job too well. It's like having a hyper-alert security system that keeps triggering alarms every time a leaf blows by. You can't control every thought, but you can control which ones you feed bananas. So, next time Monkey's mind starts spinning, he'll remember, it's time to take a breath, get out of his head, and live in the moment. What about you? Ever get stuck in the overthinking loop? What tricks do you use to break free? Drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts.
What tricks do you use to break free?